I loved Masters of the Universe, and I'm here to tell you why. Yes, this will be my spoiler review. So, yeah, this is your warning. Five, four, three, two, one. Let's just jump right into this thing because I don't want this to be a long video at all. Let me just start from the fact that when we're hearing the origin story and seeing Eternia for the very first time, soon as it hits this screen, oh, they cooked. Eternia is beautiful. This entire film, it's colorful. Nothing is desaturated or oversaturated. It's a beautiful film. It's aesthetically pleasing to look at. Eternia is brought to life on the big screen. And honestly, Amazon MGM, everyone involved, I mean, you deserve your flowers. This film is beautiful. From the set design, and yes, I know a lot of this stuff was CGI. I'm not crazy, but from the set design to just the costumes that the characters were wearing, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful film, and that's a 10 out of 10 for me right there alone, because sometimes set design can be kind of poor. Like, you can tell when somebody's on a soundstage in certain films and or TV shows. And honestly, that was not a problem here for me. Again, this was my first time diving into anything from the He-Man Masters of the Universe world. And I was sold, because jumping right into this thing, we get the origin story. We get to see Adam with Cringer, Prince Adam. He's just like, he's the smallest kid in his arms class, or whatever. Well, his sword fighting class. He's the smallest kid, and all he wants to do is prove to his father and to his classmates that he can handle himself, that he can be a real man. Honestly, this film tackles toxic masculinity in the best way possible. And I can appreciate storytelling like that. It wasn't heavy-handed, if I could say it like that. Some films would dive into that aspect way too hard, and this film didn't. It handled it properly, because again, all he wanted to do was prove to his father that he could handle himself. And towards the end of the film, when, spoiler alert, when his father indeed does pass, honestly, is kind of his fault. It was kind of Adam's fault. Skeletor's a jerk. He's a jerk. It's no way around it. Skeletor is a jerk because of how he had it happen. But him and his father finally get, because it's been 15 years. He hasn't seen his parents. He hasn't seen this world in 15 years. He gets sent away with the power sword from the sorceress, who is portrayed by Morena Baccarin, who honestly, I feel as if they wasted her. It was a voiceover role for a majority of this film. I felt as if we didn't get enough of her, but that's probably because while they were filming it, she does have her own show. She's on a show on CBS called Sheriff Country, I should say, where she is the lead. So it's probably scheduling conflicts. I don't know. I don't know if that's how the sorceress is in the source material, because again, I'm not well versed in this universe, but I do feel as if she was wasted. But that moment where his father dies, his father indeed does say, like, all I ever wanted for you to do was to be protected. I wanted you to be able to protect yourself, not be big and strong. That's not what I wanted for you. And honestly, I can appreciate good storytelling like that, because Adam grew up thinking that was what it meant to be a man. And in that moment, he realized what it means to harness that power. Because if you think about it, when he says, I have the power, when he lifts up the power sword, the way that they describe it in this, the power is coming from within. It's not coming from the sword itself. Yes, that's a added conduit as far as I understand it, but the power is from within himself, and he has to harness that. That's why he was chosen. That's why Prince Adam was chosen to lift the sword, because again, anybody can lift the sword. And I found it funny. My wife was like, so this is not like a Mjolnir type thing. Anybody can lift this sword, but not everybody can harness that power that will transform your body. Another thing I liked about this film is the jokes. The jokes land every time. Every time the jokes land. And honestly, what added into those jokes was the fact that, yes, we know these characters. We know Fisto, Mechanic, Beast Man, all of that stuff. We know all of that stuff, but none of them Skeletor's people, they have their names, but the heroes who become the Masters of the Universe with Prince Adam, they don't know that they're being called this. Like, they make the joke, he called Fisto Fisto because he fists people. And it's that type of humor that we need nowadays. And honestly, every single joke landed in my screening. And this is my personal experience. Every single joke landed. And honestly, it was just good to hear that type of laughter. Like, it was good to hear that type of laughter in a theater, because again, these jokes were hilarious. Now, a person who had everybody dying laughing the entire time, was Jared Leto. Honestly, I feel as if Jared Leto in his portrayal of Skeletor stole the show. I know some people may say, "Oh, why is his voice so deep?" I think the deep voice added into like just the zany nature of this character. Like, honestly, Skeletor had me dying laughing the entire time. And that's the thing. This film balances humor with heart. That's what makes this story so great. It's a great balance of both. And I think I can appreciate that in a film. That's what I want from a film from this level. This is a 80s franchise that was made to essentially just sell toys. That's all this was. That's all this was. It was an 80s franchise that was meant to sell toys. And I mean, it's working. I mean, even if you think about how cheesy some of the stuff is, even like towards the end of the film when they're all standing around and they're doing the hearty laugh that you would see in like an old cartoon because that was just an animation style. They do that in this film. They do that in this film. And honestly, that brought a smile to my face. This is the type of storytelling that we need. It's fantastical. It has heart and it's funny. But you know what else it does? It has some amazing fight choreography. Honestly, starting this film off, Idris Elba had best the best fight with Lockjaw. And honestly, yes, Prince Adam named him Lockjaw as a kid. That's what he called him. But some of the best fights. And honestly, Camila Mendez as Tila, wow, she was amazing in her fights. And dog, He-Man himself, Nick, I'm a fan. I'm a fan now. I wasn't too keen on your game, man, but you were amazing as Prince Adam / as He-Man. And honestly, guys, a lot of the jokes that come from when he transforms into He-Man will have you cackling. Honestly, but yeah, I don't want this video to go on too long. I loved everything. Eternia's be like I have a notebook full of notes that I took. And if I were to just go over everything, this video would probably be an hour long. That's how much I thoroughly enjoyed this film. Honestly. Another thing that I do love is I didn't know that Cringer, his tiger that turns into Battle Cat, I didn't know that he could talk. I didn't know that was a thing in this universe. Let me know if is that a thing in the cartoon? I did not know, but when he does have his fight with Beastman towards the end of the film, and like He-Man just like you know what, he wants to try to talk it out with Skeletor because he doesn't want to have to keep resorting to violence. I think that that's hilarious because again, on Earth he worked in HR. And shout out, I have to give a shout out to Susie. She is that's his boss, portrayed by Shazir Zatama. Wonderful actress, was on SNL, whole lot of stuff, was recently just in Agatha All Along. She is hilarious in this. Like their interactions, like in the office, are hilarious. I thoroughly enjoyed her in this film. I did not know she was cast in this film, but I mean, I enjoy her every time I see her. So shout out to you. You're wonderful. But their interactions, the stuff with Cringer, when he finally does become Battle Cat, like he doesn't want anything to do with this. But I mean, hey, it's another joke that Prince Adam, I keep calling him Prince Adam. Adam feels as if they don't know, like towards the end of the film, that they don't know that he's already like that he's the one that transforms into He-Man. So like he runs away to transform, which is freaking hilarious. And they're just standing like, does he really not know that we know? And then Duncan, Idris Elba's character, is like, just let him have it. It's heartwarming fun. This film is a family film. Take your kids. You can go by yourself. Whatever you want to do, just go see this movie. Because again, we have 3 post-credit scenes. It's three post-credit scenes. Stay for all 3 of them and go see this movie because we need more of this universe. Like literally, I'm ready to have more pages of notes just on this alone. I'm gonna go do my research. I'm gonna go watch all the shows for He-Man, Masters of the Universe. I'm gonna go watch the original film. Also, Dolph Lundgren has a cameo in this film. He has a cameo in this film. I did not expect it to happen so soon, but yes, he has a cameo in this film. But yeah, guys, I know you know how I do. I jump all over the place. I had a great time in the theater. I had a great time in my screening. Glad I got to take my wife with me as my plus one for this screening because she was very excited to see this as well. Again, this has been a wild, wild journey. I am loving this critic life. I'm loving this critic life. And again, these are my opinions. If you don't agree with me, let's have a conversation in the comment section down below. Or, if this is TikTok, I think I got to pull up whatever, you know what I mean. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Go see this film. Again, I still give this film a 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, this is the most fun I've had in the theaters. And again, is it topping Michael for me? It's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to speak on that. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. I'll catch you all next time.